Hello and welcome to my channel Diamond Painting by Nat. This is Natalie. In this video, I would like to introduce you to a new craft that is pretty popular in Russia, paper doll, or 3D decoupage. I'm sorry for my French. I have never heard of this craft before until recently, when I saw some Russian YouTubers showing their completed projects in this technique. So after seeing those amazing pictures and the working process, I decided to try it for myself and order the kit on eBay. It arrived 2 days after it was shipped. I purchased this very kit, Seahorses 8 by 10 inches, from this seller, Decoupage Supply. This is not the only kit that they are selling, they sell many more. Here are their items of different difficulty level. I bought a beginner's one, and they also have different kind of supplies and etc. There are also other sellers on eBay that sell those paper doll kits. For example, this one, and they have different variety of the kit of the same colors. You see the invoice, $15, so it was not that bad. So, what is paper doll? It is a kit that comes with a certain quantity of identical printed paper designs, in this case 6, and you should cut each according to the instruction guide and attach it on the top of each other, and that would create a 3D effect. In the end, it is recommended to glaze it. So, this kit arrived with 6 printed paper designs, a mounting board, and a very detailed construction guide. It also contained some kind of a advertisement for the seller, as you can see it, and also it advertises what kind of supplies they are selling, except of paper doll kits. paperdollsupply.com. As you can see on your screens, there are 6 identical prints. Some kits come with more than 6 prints, and of course the 3D effect is better. This is a baking board to mount prints. That's how it looks from both sides, white and black. This is the instruction guide that is telling you what kind of craft it is and how to do that, and this is the instruction guide of how to cut and shape the prints. Before starting the project, it is advised to mark each print with a corresponding number, or in our case letter, to know which one to cut and shape. I think it is pretty self-explanatory. Here you can see in the guide print A, and you can see the picture how to cut it. Print B, again you see what to cut and shape, the moon and half of that picture, and etc. So we have everything necessary for paper doll ready, including the tools. While the process, I will let you know what I need each tool for. So let's start. Step number 1. We need one print, a print that is indicated with letter A, and we will have to glue this print to the mounting board that comes with the kit. For that, we would need the glue. So let's start. Just apply the glue to the mount board. I didn't really do a good job, but you can do it much better, much more careful, or the way you want it. And you can use actually any glue, not necessarily this one. It is recommended to use a silicone glue, but I don't have one, so I'm using this one. And after you apply the glue print number A on the board. So it is done. Now, step number 2. Cutting out pieces according to the instruction guide. For instance, here it says what pieces to cut on the print number B. You take print number B, here it is, and according to the instruction, we need to cut this very piece and the moon on the print. So let's do that. Okay, the first piece is cut. It was actually much harder than I thought. So once I cut out a piece according to the instruction guide, to achieve the most realistic look, I should curve the edges to shape them. And it is also recommended to use a marker on the white cut edges over here to give the picture a more defined, dimensional and professional look. So we are going to cover those white cut edges with a black marker. You can actually use the marker that would match the colors of the picture, but I think black one would be fine and it would blend with the colors of the picture. We can just do it like this. Go by the edges. You can also put the print facing down and color the edges. So just trace the cut edges. I use a broken tablet in order to do it, in order to trace it. So here it is ready, all traced. All the white edges are traced with a black marker. Now curving. You can do it either with your fingers or with the scissors. Okay. We curved it a little bit. And now we are going to attach it to the original print number A. For this, we would need the mounting squares. This is a double-sided adhesive squares. Again, according to the guide, it is recommended to use a silicone glue. I don't have it, but in Russian videos, it is recommended to use a foam double-sided adhesive because it would give the picture a more 3D look than a regular silicone glue. So now I have to place small foam adhesive squares on the mounted print number A directly underneath the area that I attach my first cut out and shaped print piece number 2 to it. So let's place it here and here and over here. And we also cut the moon. I forgot to show it to you. Here is a moon. And I'm sorry guys for my nails. I haven't done them in ages. And we will place one on the moon. So let's start with the easiest one, with the moon. So we remove this green cover and attach a moon. Okay, it already looks kind of like 3D. Now we remove the green cover. Now we repeat the same process with the following pieces, with the following squares, and attach the work. Look at it, it's already kind of 3D. You see it? Now what you do, you repeat this process in the numbered order of each piece. Hence, we have to cut 5 more prints according to the guide. So let's do that. Last piece, I attached mounting squares, and now we are going to place the cut pieces on them. Ta-da! Done. I mean, it's not completely done, but done cutting and gluing. Now we are going to glaze the picture. And a clear cast will help us with that. In Russia they call it liquid glass. It should look like that. And that's how clear cast looks. You just need to mix those two and then pour it on the project. So I just applied clear cast, let it dry and see what's gonna happen. But guys, more than that, I apply clear cast also on my partial diamond painting. Let me show it to you. Look at this, the fish. Because you know, the diamonds began to fall off, and I decided to put clear cast on. Besides, it would look beautiful as if it is really water. I am waiting for it to get dry and see if it's gonna be fine or if it's gonna ruin the canvas. But I hope it will be fine. Look how beautiful it is. So now we can actually seal our diamond paintings with clear cast. At least partial ones. I wouldn't do that on full ones for now, but partial ones are perfect, especially the ones that involve water. Very beautiful, don't you find? But let's see once it gets dry.